I have an idea. Let's try doing a megavoxel. And megavoxels are made when you take a microvoxel and you put it on the corner of normal voxel. So you're basically telling the game to go from this point to this point to this point. But what the actual size is still one voxel. So what winds up happening is you copy that, right? You paste it, and it's this giant voxel. So you can paste things depending on whatever size the microvoxel was that you used to put it together. You wind up with this little tiny sliver of air. Like if I just make a microvoxel, this is how you make a microvoxel. You take a normal voxel, select it, and then you smooth it. So I'll smooth that just once. So the area in between my megavoxel will be the size of this microvoxel. So I take my microvoxel, create myself a new normal voxel, take my microvoxel, paste it, get to where I can see, so paste it on each corner, and it looks funny when I do this. It's like tiny little board cubes. So now I have a small megavoxel. Copy that, paste it, and lo and behold, you have something that you typically could not make normally. Try to make something that will line up with it. Make something on the same side of it. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So, see, you got space there, and what you're doing is you really have these three right here, but that's what they think they look like. Here you have 1, 2, that really thin sliver in it because my pip is a very tiny pip. But there's megavoxels, which I can see being very useful for modern architecture, maybe making bottles apparently. Looks kind of like a bottle. Bell shapes, etc. I bet this is the same thing that happens when you put a microvoxel like this against the floor and it raises up like that, and then you take that area of the floor and then you put it back to normal. I mean, this right here is basically what you're telling this cube to do. You're saying, hey, I want this area being flat. but stretched out. So, cool stuff. Megavoxels. And the thing that caused that to happen in my mind today was because I saw this thing where you could smooth this down one more time. So this is a double smooth microvoxel. It's because apparently if you do this just on one side, you make a macrovoxel slab. Copy it, paste it, put it into the ground, and it's supposed to I can see. It's supposed to make tiles. Yeah. See, there's spaces in between. So you could theoretically, if you have the patience, make your own tile floor with whatever colors or pattern or whatever you wanted. I suppose technically you could do the same thing with a microvoxel. Where did my microvoxel go? There it is. Really hard to see. There we go. Copy. Paste. Well, that is the difference between megavoxels and microvoxels. You can try to tile these, but you have to go one space in between. Whereas if you do it with these, that happens. What happens if you try to push this farther down? See, so this is what this looks like. Further down, nothing. You can't see it. What if I try to turn it upside down? That's just a normal voxel now. Because the bottom of it is a normal voxel. I put it in sideways. I get a slant. Interesting. Nothing that I would use myself, but somebody out there could have some use